And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got MP. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Wagner is out there with Miller. And it's Zawan in the 4-man position. For the Lakers, they've got Cason Wallace being out there with Avdia. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. So when you have a confident and confident backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So off the tip at Charlotte. Here's Ball. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Miller, the good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Miller against Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball from here by the Lakers. Here's Chabot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's MP. That one doesn't drop. Avdia with the defensive effort. Chabot, he's covered by Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he sinks the second. We're about 1 minute into the first. Miller outside. Back to Ball for 3. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hendricks. And the 3 off target. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Avdia with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Payne, and Payne is it in.
You gotta love his hustle. Leading the defense in no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Zawan. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Avdia. His last outing, he had 18 points. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably scoring game. There's the screen. And he goes in for the touchdown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. It was always a big part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And checking out Charlotte, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's ball after the basket by the Lakers. Wagner outside. Fires for three. And Swan gets it to go. Swan's got 7 points in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Inside. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. MP, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
MP using those active hands to turn defense into offense.
Wallace outside. Avdia up top. Sinks the triple. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miller outside. Wagner a screen on Avdia. Such a wide open look.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
That's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Wagner with a screen for Ball. Not gonna go that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Outside, Avdia. In a hand Los Angeles with a triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 for the field in this ballgame. Here's Swan. 7 points in the game. 11 feet away. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for LA. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team. Here's Chabot. To the wing right side. Payne gets a wide open look. Again, the Lakers. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to MP. Here's Miller. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Hitting the floor and making the right pass. Excellent patience by MP.
Kelly's check-in for the Lakers. That free throw good from Miller. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've at this point figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. In third, the Hornets.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And the Lakers have possession. Wallace, the pass to Avdia. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. They really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And while we've got him on, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Thanks very much. NP in the last game against the 76ers was a revelation. He had 56 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Lakers trail by 7. Wallace outside. Outside, Avdia. Here's Chabot. And again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
LA's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. On the wing, Wallace. Avdia on the wing. A 3 from Bradley. It's hauled in by MP. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Salon. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Wallace against MP. And stolen by MP. And Salon gets it to go. Salon's got 11 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for sure.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
How about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute there because his shot making is not happening right now.
And all in that time before dropping in. And now it's an 11-point Hornets lead. Wallace, the pass to Payne. Pass to Avdia. Here's the tip drop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line of Los Angeles,
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good from Avdia.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when you're bigs to knock them down from the line.
And a wide open look for MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. MP's got his second basket of the night. Now here's by Bosch. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Los Angeles with another miss.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Here's Daniels. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the three. Hendricks pulls it in. Lakers trail by 12. Avdia can't hit.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Avdia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hornets have made their only free throw attempt today. An earlier trip to the line. No good on a free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Kemp's checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Bosch with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Vassell. A pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And here's Sharp. They're on an 18-5 run here. Abner passes to Jones. Lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Vassell. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's super dependable production.
Just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. They're outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. We're in the Hornets lead by 13.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the best one in Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch and shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's let it fly.
Now Daniels. Wagner has screen on Bosch. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it shook. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, pretty much in control here, it would appear.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
You've got Bradley, Evan Vassell out there with Bosch. Then there's Armstrong. And it's Hendricks in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Bradley dishes the Bosch. Pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Vassell in the corner. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's look at some numbers for MB. First in steals, and he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Kemp's checked in for Armstrong. And so Jones nails both of them. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes in that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But, you know, it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Vassell against Hunter. Another shot. Bradley, no one around him. Los Angeles with another miss. Charlotte leading by 17. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Bosch scanning before. Here's Hendricks. He has yet to score. Back to Bosch. There's the pick. Puts up a three. Drains the three-pointer.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Vassell against MP. Outside, Jones. MP against Vassell. Here's Salong. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Bosch. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their fifth and sixth free throws in the game. Free throw good. Armstrong's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Miller's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Salong. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Down low. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Low shot. Connects the Joe cross. Bosch has got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Miller outside. Hunter sets a screen for Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Jameson is checked in for the Lakers.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Up top, Armstrong. And the Lakers with another turnover here. With a break in action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. MP is number 1. Andy Miller, third.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
Outside, Ball. Goes up on the wing. Vassell grabs the board.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bosch finds Vassell. Bosch hits the pick for Vassell. Oh, good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's Hunter on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Bosch. Pass to Bradley. Back to Bosch. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in. MP with it, and it's Jameson picking him up. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shoots. And the Lakers with another miss. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Soron, and he snaps it one-handed.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Vassell outside. From downtown, Hunter grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Soron gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
The Laker girls, let's make some noise. Show some love. The Laker girls and team.
Bradley kicks to Wallace. Pass to Bradley. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's the break. And here we go. And Hunter with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Chabot covered by MP. Avdia kicks to Bradley. Can they get it? And Avdia, the bucket leaves it by Bradley. Avdia's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Payne. Outside Brandon. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for Charlotte. Chabot covered by MP. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Soron.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And again, the Lakers no good. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ball, the pass to MP. Wagner with a screen for ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Avdia, the pass to Payne. A floater. It's rebounded by Soron. Soron's got his 4th rebound. That last one here tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make
his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Porter's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for Ball. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I really like that
You're
steal.
defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Daniels kicks to Porter. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Wallace. Payne with a screen for Wallace. Over Daniels. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
That shot wide open. Porter's got 6.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Here's Hendricks. And there was no time to give those 3 points back.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Daniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Avdia. And here is Wallace. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
You've got to be on exactly the same page to connect on that long of an alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough play.
I tell you what, guys, the pass and catch, both next to impossible.
MP takes the Porter. Good in the assist goes to MP. 9 points in the game so far.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Chabot. He uses both hands to jam it in.
He sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
MP kicks to Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the middle. Here's Wallace. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Daniels passes to Miller. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to Avdia. The shot. No good. Good D by Miller. Fires the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Nice defense from Wagner. Well, the Hornets shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Outside, Avdia. Six on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Chabot. Nice work on the board. He's paying off at the basket. He's got 7. And so Miller making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. And fellas, a whole month, that's a long time. Matter of fact, around certain company, hours or even minutes can feel like an eternity.
I'm confused, honey. What are you implying here?
I think he's taking shots, Kenny.
What was that? What was that? Sorry, I was just checking the time. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Hornets.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. LaMelo Ball is out there with MP. And it's Miller. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Zawan in at the 4. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Wagner.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Wallace. Hornets with the rebound. Wagner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 23.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Wallace with a screen for Avdia. Off target from outside.
Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
MP kicks the ball. Miller outside. Wallace against Ball. Shot from the top of the key. Again, the Hornets score.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Avdia dishes the paint. Outside, Avdia. Finding the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' this upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Both free throws good from Avdia. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. MP outside for the 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in this game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of hitting. What a beautiful pass, and then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
Here's Chabot, and that one is right through.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
MP kicks to Miller. Hits it from 3-point range. points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Wallace's shot is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Salon. In the corner, it's MP. Miller outside, beyond the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shippo covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Avdia. Count the basket. Avdia's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
In the corner, it's MP. Pass to Salon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 22 points for him.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Avdia. Good D by Miller. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diem. Ball time here.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far that they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 11 points.
But when you allow good scores to get up contested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not...
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting.
1 minute and 53 seconds left.
Here for the Lakers.
And we're up by
We
53.
got Payne. Wallace is out there with Danny Avdia. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Wagner finds MP. Here's Banton. MP outside. There's Porter with the 3 and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Avdia, the pass to Payne. Outside, Avdia. 1:22 left in the 4th quarter. Wallace outside. Back to Avdia. Fires away from way outside. Hinton with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was a done, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in the game. They just pretty much threw them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
Hey guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against Los Angeles.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game of life for MP.
Well, I like the ferocity on
Well, that's
defense
going to
now.
do it.
He was
We're going to win by
putting himself
55.
in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the